Guys, Shai is here to take your questions. We only have time for 7 questions, so use them well. You have the microphone, so you'll start. Then we'll go here and Trish.
Hi, Shay. Difficult to swallow this defeat, but a valiant effort in the tournament nonetheless. From the perspective of the captain of the bowling team, could you tell us about the innings that Sanju Samson played? Why did he look uncontainable? Why couldn't you guys really have any sort of plans against him? Why was it so difficult to contain him?
He played really well. He's a good player. Because it's also a good surface, especially in the night time when you're chasing on a pitch like this. And in the garden, it's usually a lot easier to score freely. But taking nothing away from him, like I said, he's a quality player. He's been playing really well for so many years now. And it's one of those things, a batter just gets the better of our bowlers. It just happens. It's part of the game as well. But you must give him credit for the innings that he played today.
Shai, when West Indies batted, the power play, would you say that you had to take a bit more onus on scoring a bit quicker, like your innings, it became the difference, the 15-20 runs that West Indies didn't get?
Yes. That's my answer, yes.
Shai, appreciate you taking some, responsibility by saying yes to that question. But some technical aspects of the game today of your innings, out of 33 innings, 17 were dots. According to at least the broadcasters' logs, only 10 were attacking shots. So could you just tell me whether you were struggling or whether you were timing it but finding the fielders, and about your own innings, your own assessment today?
A bit of both. It's one of those things. Sometimes you just don't get the ball away. As much as we would love to come and hit every single ball for 6, it doesn't happen. I hit a few fielders today as well, so it didn't help. And then I thought they bowled pretty well, to be fair. But again, something that you want to be a bit better, especially at the top of the innings. You want to set the tone as a batter, and even as a captain, especially when you're leading from the front, you want to put your hand up, but it doesn't happen today. I can hear you, man. It's all good.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, if you just look back at the performance, you had come ready and planned. I mean, they were, on the face of it today, tried to take the pace of the ball. Throughout the campaign, you had a plan. Even if you had a slow start, you had the power hitters at the back. So today again, I mean, would you point it down to that game of small margins and 20-25 runs? That's about it.
Yeah, it's always a game of small margins, because when you look at it this way, like I said in a press, I think it was the last game, we could have gone a lot harder in the power play, lost 3-4 wickets, put ourselves on the back foot. But look at it, you got to take every positive from each situation. Yes, we would want to be 65-70 in the power play, but we were no wickets down, so we actually had a platform set. So as much as I personally would love to be a bit more, fluent in the power play, you still got to take things, in stride. And today's one, I think we were 45 in the power play, without loss, with the batting depth that we have. I don't see it as a big issue, but obviously I'm going to be crying for a lot more. Those are the standards that we set as a team. But you spoke about the planning, and that's something that I must commend all the guys for doing. We were very precise with the way we wanted to go about playing against each opposition throughout the entire campaign, and execution was the biggest thing for us. Today we didn't execute as well as we wanted in the power play from the batting side, as you say, but I must always take the positive from something. We were 45 down, Chase coming in for his first game opening, came in, played really good innings. So like I said before, you got to make sure that when you're making decisions like that have some foundation to back it. But yeah, there's so many things, so many factors of the game, so many areas that you could pick out, pinpoint. And like I said before, there's so many things you say yes to this, or maybe we should change this, or maybe we should do a little bit more or a little bit less of something else. But it's the game of cricket, very small margins, and one team has to win.
Hi, Shai. It was really a tough day. And again, everyone is talking about your technical aspect, where it's about your batting or catching or anything. But mentally, how hard it is to take these kind of losses, and mentally how much responsible you are feeling, like, yes, I could have done something better, or this loss is due to my slow innings, or mentally, not like technically. How hard it is?
You all make me laugh, man. Yes, I'll take the blame if that's what you want me to say. I should have batted a lot faster. That's what you sort of wanted me to say. But in situations like this, when you're struggling, everyone struggles. But like I said, I don't think I was batting badly. It's just I was hitting the feelers and then trying to play the situation a bit more. Obviously, I want to bat a little bit deep into the innings and face most of the spin threat in the middle. But I just didn't get going today. But yes, I'll take the blame. So that we want me to say.
Well played, but I'll have to ask you a non-cricket question. In the middle of the World Cup, you guys must be aware that there's a war going on in West Asia. Have you asked the support staff, how are you going home? What are your plans?
Don't think he can answer that question right now.
Thank you.
We'll take that question later.
Just wanted to pick your brain. How was it bowling second with the dew on? And just talk us about that matchup of getting a field in front of the left-hander when Abhishek was batting. What was the thought there and how difficult was it operating with the dew? You did have runs on the board, so did you played a part in that run defense not going the way?
It always does here in Kolkata. Whenever you're playing like games, chasing is always the better thing to do, especially when you got dew factor to contend with. I don't think I could win a toss, so I'm always giving the guys the hard way out of it. I don't think I won a toss this tournament. One? Okay. And probably before that, the rest of the series maybe 1 or 2. So I think I got about 6 tosses in 30, 35, 40. Yeah, so that always putting me on the back foot. But yeah, Jew's a factor here in Eden Gardens, and with Akil, he's been bowling really well in the power play. He's been setting the game up for us nicely, been getting some wickets, and we just felt as though the matchup, obviously they had the left and right combination this time. I think they started with 2 lefties in the previous games or early up in the tournament. It's just about having the resources and using them as best as they could, because Akil is one of our main power play bowlers, and he's been doing really well in that phase. Him alongside Matthew Ford, who's had a really good tournament with the ball. I thought he was very, very, very good, outstanding with the new ball. But yeah, those are just some of the things that we discussed in our planning stages leading up to this game.
All right. One more. You're asking the question? You don't want to ask the question? You want the microphone?
Aru lost the match to Team India or Sanju Samson?
He was playing for Team India, and he didn't bat by himself, but he played a really good innings. Like I said, there were so many small margins, but you must give a guy credit when he's playing really well. He shot the ball very nicely from the beginning all the way through to the end of the innings, and he paced it really nicely. He was very smart and calculated with the way he went about his strokes. But yeah, you must give him an A+ with the way he played today. But we wish he didn't have that innings today.
Yeah, he's been itching. He did raise his hand before. Well, that is.
I'd say hard luck for today. What are the takeaways from the tournament you take? Because you played pretty well cricket throughout the tournament. So what are the takeaways you take from this World Cup?
Many things. Our bowling, I thought it was a lot better than previous series. And this is when you really wanted to stand up. The bowling, especially in the power play, has been really good. I think we had, 38 wickets out of 40 in the group stages. So that was amazing in T20 cricket. And then from a batting standpoint, Shimron Hetmeyer coming in at number 3 and doing what he does best. A lot of the batters coming in, contributing to those bigger totals that we got in this tournament. Thought the feeling was okay in patches, but again, we still got many areas that we could improve, and you can pick the entire tournament down. There's always somewhere you can improve, but there's always a lot of positive that you can take from it. So let's leave on the positives. Hetty played a really good tournament. Matthew Ford, new ball, Akil, Moti taking his wicket, Sheppy with a hat trick on a 5-er. There's so many things that you could talk about from this tournament. So I thought the guys represented the region well, and I think we all could go home with our heads held high.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.